Good morning, friends. Greetings from beautiful Fayetteville, Arkansas. This is your old girl, Melanie Rose, and I'm here to share your daily aspects. Today is Tuesday, October 26, 2021. The moon is in Cancer all day today, placing the emphasis on our inner and domestic lives. It can be easy to get overwhelmed if we aren't in touch with our true feelings about things, and this transit is the ideal time to go there. Cancer is a cardinal sign, so making a fresh start on the domestic front is a good idea, however that might look for you. The waning gibbous energy of this moon asks us to revise our plans. It's apparent to us what hasn't been working, and we're ready to create a new blueprint with updates included. The sun is in Scorpio now. Like in Libra, Scorpio is interested in the truth and has a knack for drawing it out. But where Libra often focuses on external influences, Scorpio looks within. The most simple baseline motivations are what people love and fear. And when the sun is in Scorpio, the things that make people vulnerable are more visible, easily discerned. This means our own vulnerabilities are on display as well. But it is all fodder for the transformation. Pluto rules Scorpio and is the planet that brings about deep and total change to our lives. So, if there are any deep and total changes you're looking to make, now is the time to narrow your focus and begin. Let's take a look at these planets and aspects before we get into the interpretations. We have the sun, and that represents our outer life. Who we are in the world, how we show up to work and in our social spaces, the person that people meet when they meet us. And then we have the moon representing our inner life, which is our emotional, intuitive self, who we are on the inside, but also who we are at home and who we are at home with. The sun and the moon. Here is Uranus. Is our planet for change. Uranus does things differently and often is a reminder that we have to do things differently if we want to have different outcomes. Venus, love and money, folks. How do you value the things and people that you value the most? How do you relate to the things and people that you value the most? We have Neptune. This is our spiritual connection or our spiritual awareness in the world. And we've got Mars down here. It's your personal sense of initiative, ambition, will to act. I spelled that wrong. Initiative. Okay, as for the aspects, there's a trine. Trine is very positive, harmonious aspect. These two planets are getting along so well that you can almost guarantee a good outcome for anything they do together. This is sextile. It's also a positive aspect. These two energies will cooperate with one another, and cooperation makes things happen. Next we have a couple of squares. Squares are challenging, or they represent the potential for challenges when these planets interact with one another. And this one is an ingress. That's simply a planet's transit from one sign to the next. All right, those are the players. These are the plays. Let's take a look. Ongoing. Today is day 2 of 2 for the Sun Trine Moon aspect. This has hopefully been a time of greater confidence in yourself and in general good feelings about the trajectory of your life. Trine vibes are the most positive, so if there's anything getting in the way of this very positive energy, now is the time to act to resolve it while the outcomes are good. Feeling happy with ourselves. As for today's aspects, I give these in Central Standard Time. We start today at 6:37 p.m. Moon going sextile with Uranus. All signs today seem to be pointing toward positive change. Uranus invites us here to do things differently in our hearts and homes. In regards to emotions and intuitions, this may look like getting some clarity on what our expectations and motivations are, and recognizing where we can do better by ourselves and others by finding a different way to react. In the domestic sphere, this may mean using some feng shui or just making some adjustments in where things are sitting to improve your ability to move around in your space. This aspect takes 2 hours. Positive change in home and heart. Woo woo. Then at 8:06 p.m., Venus runs square with Neptune. Venus and Neptune have a lot in common because Venus is about those relationships we value the most, including how we value ourselves, while Neptune points out the value of the Earth life collective being recognized as all one. In the case of a square aspect, our self-love may get the short end of the stick. We may find ourselves feeling insecure about how we're perceived or getting stuck in negative comparisons of ourselves to other people. We may feel more needy of affection and comfort as the needs of the many appear to dominate above and beyond our personal needs. Be careful not to use this as an excuse to backslide on any progress you've made against your own self-destructive tendencies. With the Sun in Scorpio, I know we're strong enough to come out the other end of this 4-day aspect with some shiny new attitudes and perspectives we have been holding in reserve for just this occasion. Challenge. Self-worth. This came up last week too, didn't it? So now we're being asked to reaffirm our self-worth in the face of challenges that have us worrying about how people perceive us. This is a 4-day aspect. And then at just after midnight at 12:10 a.m. Wednesday morning, Moon runs square with Mercury. This may occur to us like a brief Mercury retrograde of the heart and home here. Our efforts to express our thoughts and feelings may run into some resistance or completely fly over the heads of the people around us. This is a 2-hour aspect. Self-expression at home may be challenging. Coming up this Thursday, we will see a waning third quarter moon in Leo, which is an invitation to appreciate and celebrate just as we're preparing the festivities for Samhain this weekend. Mars makes ingress to Scorpio this Saturday, likely bringing a boost of extra initiative in our quest to make manifest what we most deeply desire. We will talk about all of these things and more in upcoming daily episodes. That's it for today, friends. This has been your Daily Aspects, an astrological weather forecast for Tuesday, October 26, 2021. I will leave this up for about 30 seconds so that you can have time to look it over. My name is Melanie Rose, and I will see you all back here tomorrow for more Daily Aspects.